1 moment sharing stream. Hi Serena, how are you, hun? I'm good, HBU. I'm doing great. You don't mind that I just called you hun? It's just a word. I don't mind. I shared you out, by the way. Thank you, Goku. Emoji hot beverage. Emoji wolf face.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
The daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What is
Hello
this?
50
Who
First
are you?
Legion Gaming.
Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you
Yes.
say? I don't
I'm
want some
watching you and
bumbling
playing
intern.
Hi Wonderful.
Where's Dr. Swanson?
Hey Lone Wolf. Hey Blackery, how are you?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones?
I did get the notification this time.
I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Better than any
Yay.
patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. Miss Jones,
Again? Waking a poor old woman in her sleep? There isn't a poor life needs saving somewhere?
now, I need to ask you a few simple questions.
Serena, how are you feeling right
Well,
now?
If you really must.
Have you noticed any suspicious comings or goings?
It would
I'm
be a
good,
great deal
HBO.
easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
Everyone here is very capable. I have not seen any instances of unprofessionalism.
Thieves and murderers, the lot. People have gone missing here, you know. Poof, without a trace.
If you could just tell me why you were admitted.
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know. Not even my own flesh and blood.
I'll come and visit you shortly. Good night, Miss Jones.
I'm chilling with my cat. Nice.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, mister.
Fear and disgust on every streetcar.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patient.
Goodbye. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Are you
No
enjoying
matter
this
how
game,
you feel
Serena?
about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Yes, I love
Goodbye,
this game.
Nurse.
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time? That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
For God's sake, what are you thinking? How can you be so irresponsible?
Irresponsible? I am devoted to my work. I am doing this for all the patients who need our help. I cannot abandon them.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Goodbye.
How was your Halloween, Serena?
So many deaths. A lot of my own life.
Boring because it was cancelled.
But in the circumstances, I'm
Like a book. How can we be sure we're making a difference? Never could keep it.
Because of the virus, right?
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise
Yeah.
you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Just a dozen years or so.
I'm all right.
Good evening, Doctor.
Don't waste your time with me.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you? Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
I have to...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
I will not let
Connor.
Oh, the cold will be my death.
It's locked, all right. In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
Hi. Hey, Queenie. Sucking blood.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would
Rude.
be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now please, let me be.
I'm good, HBO.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask
Great.
anyone to understand what I feel.
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
The world is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem?
That's good.
Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
This hospital seems to be... But in circumstances, I'm willing...
Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more
Hi,
about
Queenie.
what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
7 likes.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life.
Yay.
He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
Legion, yes, I am still winning.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before, but I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life, but I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Caring mother.
Good evening, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Hello, Black
Your
Creep.
mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing?
Hi, Wolf.
I could, but it would not change anything.
How are you?
I have to go now.
Doctor.
Serena, will you give me a hug? I need one right now. Sure, hugs. What's wrong?
If only there were more of us.
Black, I hope you are all right. I'm cool, enjoying Legion playthrough.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the
I'm
best
just
nurse
missing my
available.
dog.
Just read it.
Good
Don't
to
read
hear,
well,
Black Reed.
but thank you, I guess.
I'm sorry, Goku. Be right back. Bring snacks. Back was checking my heater. First Legion Gaming. I just found out bad news about cell phones. They seem to still lose batteries even while the cell phones are turned off. Welcome back, Serena. Depends on the brand. Who ate all the Reese's peanut butter cups?
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Stares at the fat guy in the corner. With chocolate on his face. First Legion Gaming. You know my S9 that some of them don't want to charge no more. Damn. Somebody dropped strawberry jam all over the place. I have them turned off to preserve the battery and still drain even when turned off.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name. Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Feral vampires all over the place. I always keep my phones on. But your cool air is nice.
I have this thirst for blood.
LOL. Hello. Hello pigeon lady, how are you? Hi lady.
What sort of creature is this?
You me too, when they were charging, I kept them on. Last night shift.
Here's what's left. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Dadaz. Knife. Nice. Too easy. Hello lady. Serena, may I put my channel link in chat? I'm asking first before I do it. Yeah, go ahead.
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
URL. We are trying to support her. She need more followers.
Hey, Doc.
I have found the gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc.
That's why I'm gonna do something about it, Queenie.
Make me an accomplice
I'm
to
sorry,
your future
Serena.
crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again?
No worries,
What can you
Queenie.
tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say.
Like what?
Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife...
You have 834 followers.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
She has 378 and she needs followers. She deserves it. That's why I'm gonna get them to follow Serena. Well, gonna try to. I gave Goku permission to share his link.
Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty hospital?
Wasp 50 First Legion Gaming. I'm here, dude. Okay. I have a few on this one. I'll be starting my gaming channel. I wanted to keep the pigeons separate to my gaming. Emoji smiling eyes. Hey Chris, how are you? Honestly, getting to 1000 subs is quite difficult. Well, lady. People always want to see my face too. Just started on Yautbi and the climb is real. Yeah, I started a year ago myself. I followed you, lady. I'm doing good though. Last time on October bad weathers turned my internet and power off. A hurricane almost messed up my home. Just coming up to my 1 year. TY sassy. Damn Chris, I'm sorry. But I'm alright. I'm glad my internet and my power turned back on.
To the kind
Damn.
Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
No problem. It's alright, Legion. I'm good. Thanks for understand me, dude. Serena probably don't care about the follows. She rather see more people interacting with her, and she cares more about the people than her F. That's good and no problem.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Yeah,
Really?
I just
Well,
want more
I'm
people
afraid
to watch.
I'm going to close this door right now. Go
Okay,
bother
Goku, I
someone
get
else,
it.
Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door where the pass for our medical
Honestly,
facility.
I'm adding
I
everyone.
refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who
Or
is always
cry.
about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
That's good.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
When I get notified, I'll come watch.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet.
Queenie,
They must
how
know
have
about
you been?
Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Kinda sad.
For there is no protection against the other way this week, Joe. Come on, we can
sort it out, right? It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another. Unable to see the true horror around
Good evening,
you.
Doctor. Can I help you?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid.
Why are you sad,
They are
Queenie?
wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice?
I will be
A
okay.
man named Darius.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious.
Be right back, coffee.
Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
No worries. Queenie, you can talk to us.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He never goes out.
No.
Really?
He went...
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye.
IDKY am getting hated by everyone and being ignored by almost like everyone. Oh, why? I'm not ignoring you, and you're not getting hated by anyone here. Chris, you can call me dude all you want, but when it comes to 50 1st Legion Gaming, call her a lady, not a dude, okay? Thank you. I don't hate you, emoji kissing face
Good
with
evening,
smiling
miss.
eyes.
I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well.
Queenie, I don't hate you or ignoring you, you are my bestie. I mean other PPLS.
Hello again, miss. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
Wait, huh? What's going on? The conversation shifted very negatively. FK them, emoji big smile. Love for all everyone.
It's locked, all right. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Not you, Cry. Queenie, focus people who love you and don't ignore you.
Unable to see the true horror around you.
Good evening, Mr.
It's Father Whitaker, my son.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime. And
Blackery, thank you for having the right attitude. Emoji slightly smiling face. Emoji thumbs up.
So zealous. He gave all he had
Okay, I
for
will
the
try.
cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my
Hello,
burden
world.
to bear during this endless night.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Hello, Sassy.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your sins.
Serena, you seem sus. I just subbed to Queenie. I'm just so jealous of y'all numbers. ... Oh well, I'll get there. She loves Vampyr. Fart gas attack, damn, it's a killer. Goku, she is busy playing the game, be patient for her response. I followed you back, Cry. Mercy, Queenie. LOL. I always follow and I don't unfollowed. LOL, Goku. By the way, loving this playthrough and chat.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of
Me
some
too,
kind?
Queenie.
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
I need platinum in this game. I'm surprised I haven't had to level up yet. Blackery, you are
don't
awesome.
really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were, and how she helped them.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope
LOL,
to proudly
Lone Wolf,
offer my
you're
first
breathtaking.
publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Lone Wolf, are you a guy?
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercourt.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercourt, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
And have you ever tried to
Sassy
learn
ask
more about
50 First Legion Gaming and she will tell you.
how she survives, whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each...
Wolf is a guy.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Okay.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you, for a start, my dear Doctor.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
A handsome
Not
guy.
at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
LOL.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the Death of so many innocents is a tragedy, but the scourge has not been all
Handsome
bad for the
chicken
city.
wings in
No,
hungry,
sir.
but
What are you
it's
talking
late.
about? Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them.
Spicy.
But how could I call myself
Or
a poet
original
if I
recipe?
veiled my feelings?
I'll leave you alone. Good evening.
And good evening.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for
BBQ.
Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who
I
takes
don't
delight
like
in
spicy
printing
food.
tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Ooh, 'tis a sin
I'll
to
leave you
speak such delightful
Darius
treats.
is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and grace. Whitechapel is not just disease, desertion.
Hello again, miss.
This game
Tell
is
me
kind of a
about
bit
Richard.
complicated for me.
I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
50 First Legion Gaming. I am charging my other cell phone.
Very well.
No worries.
Good
And good
Do you need it? I
the
understand.
nutrition of my mind.
I'll...
Honestly, I played this game. The pacing was a bit slow and more story driven. I love story-driven games.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge.
Agreed, Legion. Just
You know
th city feels empty, which is what they were going for. Blackry, maybe when I was younger I might have been handsome, but now at my age I doubt it. But thank you very much for the compliment. Emoji smiling eyes, emoji thumbs up.
It's locked.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally
Lone wolf,
introduced.
handsome and wise, we grow in age with grace and wisdom.
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor? It must be my lucky day.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland
I was
again.
pretty and skinny when I was 2-1 long time ago. Thine looks shall pass, but the wisdom shall show in your
Romania
face.
escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead.
Women age with like a beautiful wine, truly beat her with age.
Don't be embarrassed, sir.
Oh.
If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Sassy, I am not coming on to you, but you look great.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Tell me everything you know about
LOL.
Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Producer?
I love this
Don't
chat.
be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Tell me everything.
I do.
Goodbye.
Convulsions.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking.
Blackry, thank you very much. 50 First Legion Gaming is a fabulous human being and a great gamer, and she deserves great, happy, cool, respectful CH.
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform
No thank you in Legion.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. First, suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Blackery, I don't get your response. I meant the chat is good because awesome people like you.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly?
LOL.
Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the
Thank
same,
you,
indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I'm going to vote on Tuesday.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. To what do I owe
Cool.
this courtesy?
It's locked, all right.
Place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here.
Yay.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal. It's locked.
I'm still here, Serena, just lurking. Dropped a like for you, emoji slightly smiling face. Awesome.
Best turn around if I were you. Are you deaf?
Thank you, unqualified player.
Easy does it. Leech is fast.
It's cool, no problem, emoji smiling eyes.
I cannot enter.
This one's mine. Bloody hell. I'm gonna...
It's locked.
When science failed... You. This elixir will give you faith again. The Swallower cordial will be
Okay, I'm ending here for tonight. I'll stream again tomorrow night. See you later, Serena. Thank you all for being here.